Hi, I'm James Deaver, and I'm going to talk to you about the Northwest, specifically the states which include Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. Go for the history, geography, and climate. Begin with the history. When Europeans first arrived in the Northwest, they found one of the most complex hunting and fishing societies. Pacific Northwest has been accepted by a diverse array of indigenous people for millenniums. Due in part to the richness of the Pacific Northwest coast and river fisheries, some of the indigenous people developed complex sedentary societies while remaining hunter-gatherers. The United States established a claim based on the discoveries of Robert Gray, the Lewis and Clark expedition, and the construction of Fort Astoria, and the acquisition of Spanish claims given to the U.S. in the Adams-Onis Treaty. From the 1810s until the 1840s, modern-day Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming were part of the U.S. called the Oregon County, and Britain called the Columbia District. This region was jointly claimed by the U.S. and Great Britain after the Treaty of 1818. Okay, let's go on to the climate. The Northwest Pacific climate region of the United States is the wettest part of the country. Temperatures in the region remain mild throughout the year, and fog and light drizzle are commonplace on most days. Most of the precipitation falls between October and March. Historically, mountain snowpack has served as a natural storage for summertime water supply in much of the Pacific Northwest. The climate is wet and cool in autumn, winter, and spring, and stable and drier in the summer months, especially July and August. On average, the wettest month is typically November to 7, and the driest is July. Summer months range, average temperatures are 70 to 79, lows between 50 and 59. While winter highs range from 40 to 49 and lows from 30 to 39. Both coastline and interior areas of Oregon, Washington, and southern Idaho have a wetter winter, drier summer with precipitation pattern, but truly eastward into Montana and Wyoming, this transitions progressively toward relatively dry winters and a May and eventually June precipitation maximum. Over to geography. The Pacific Northwest is a diverse geographic region, dominated by several mountain ranges, including the Coast Mountains, the Cascade Range, the Olympic Mountains, and the Rocky Mountains. The highest peak is Mount Rainier in Washington Cascades at 14,410 feet. Because many areas have plentiful rainfall and mild summers, the Pacific Northwest has some of North America's most lush and extensive forests, which are extensively populated with great Douglas fir trees, the second tallest growing evergreen on Earth. This region also contains specimens of the tallest trees on Earth, the coast redwoods in southwest Oregon. The coastline includes Oregon Coast, Bernard Inlet, and the Puget Sound. The major cities include Vancouver, Portland, Seattle, and Tacoma. All began as seaports supporting lodging, mining, and farming industries. The Pacific Northwest has four national parks, huge national parks. The Crater Lake in Oregon, Olympic Mount Rainier, and North Cascades in Washington, the Redwood National Park, Glacier Bay National Park, and the Yellowstone National Park. Other outstanding national features include the Columbia River Gorge, the Fraser Canyon, Mount St. Helens, Mount Peninsula Glacier, and Hell's Canyon. There is great hunting, fishing in this entire region area. Thank you, and you have a great day.